Hello Leo, and welcome to my channel Green Line Goddess Tarot. This is your monthly reading for October. So we're moving into Libra season and then Scorpio season. So let's see what is coming in for you. We have awakening, renewal and enlightenment, and the Seven of Feathers, preparation and resourcefulness. So this is the Judgment card and the Seven of Swords. So Leo, I'm using a combination of tarot, astrology and my intuition to do these readings. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Please hit that subscribe button, leave a comment, like, share. All that stuff helps with the growth of the channel. And if you're a returning Leo subby, welcome back. Okay. So this feels exciting. It feels like you're able to move forward with something that potentially opened up during September and eclipse season for you. It feels like it's moving forward with much more positive energy, a positive light. It actually feels like there is something has been awoken within, and energy has of light I'm being shown as being awoken, but yet you're bringing it down here with the Seven of Swords into the 3D realm. You're making a plan and this plan is working with this awakening. So I feel like if you've been feeling a bit off or tired or just feeling a bit like something's unaligned or something's not right, this is where something feels like, yes, I'm heading in the right soul direction. So this is going to be a really good month for you guys, Leo. And it's going to feel like the plans that you have are working out, or they're the right plans. That's something that comes through with it as well. So speaking of heading in the right soul direction, I have an important announcement, Leo, that I am finishing personal readings. Yeah, this is going to be the last of them. I'm finishing up. I'm moving more into the teaching space, into the Green Line Mystery School space. I'm about to launch a Priestess Path, which is a 9-month more advanced tarot circle, beautiful circle. So if that's something you're interested in, the waiting list is in the description box below. But more importantly, I have my window for personal readings is only open until the 30th of November. There is a limited number left. So if you want to get a personal reading, get in now. The link is in the description box below. Until doors shut forever. My goodness. Okay, so let's see what is shifting and changing for you. Being the air sign of Libra, this is a really compatible energy for you. And as soon as we move into Libra season, things are going to go really quickly for you, Leo. Let's see. We've got what's shifting, changing, Moon, Pisces, Jupiter, Neptune, Venus. And this is where something's just felt really unclear, uncertain. Maybe something's felt a little bit foggy, or it's like I was doing something the hard way, and it feels like this energy of the light that I'm getting here with the awakening and Seven of Feathers, like, whoa, this beautiful white light I feel is very different from this clouded, moody, dark, uncertain energy of the Moon card. So things could have been bubbling up from your subconscious. Maybe you've been working a lot with things to do that have been coming up in your dreams or your subconscious. But I feel like this is where there's been some kind of underlying issue with the Moon card, that if you have been able to move through that and work with that, this is like sunshine versus cloudy night moon. So it's totally different energy coming in for you, Leo. So let's see what else is coming in. Let's see what else is coming in for Leo. So Leo, I just wanted to let you know that this reading is for Leo, Sun, Moon and Rising. Oh, we've got the Moon again. My goodness. Okay. And crossed by the Seven of Cups. Things definitely have felt a little bit clouded here. Oh, but we have the High Priestess. Okay. There's a lot of stuff about your intuition opening up here, but not necessarily been able to trust it. That's something that's come through with this. Anyway, Leo, I've got this reading is for Leo, Sun, Moon and Rising. Always recommend to watch all 3 of your placements if you know where they are, because it gives you a different picture each time. It's the more holistic view, but each one will resonate slightly differently. So, and these are general readings, Leo. Just take what feels right and leave the rest. Don't take on anything that doesn't resonate for you. And if it does really resonate and you'd like to explore this further, there is an extended reading and the link for that is in the description box below. Okay, I can see a bit of a money story coming out of this one, Leo. What's going on with money for you? So, yeah, money story is going to shift and change and turn around. Oh, okay, yes, the Ace of Swords, clarity next to the Hanged Man, shift of perspective coming in, and the Fool card. Ooh, okay, you're about to leap into something new. This is all very exciting. All right. The clarity is coming, Leo, but it might not. This is the situation. This is a very, very unclear energy. Things are not clear, and it may be something you've been worrying about on a financial front, or something to do in the material realm, to do with your health, or something to do with what's happening with your work and career or living situation. It's been really unclear with this. There's no clarity in this at all. And it's like, oh, moving forward, I don't know what to trust. Am I making this up? Is this real? It's kind of got this energy of, is this all just one huge illusion, or do I really believe this? So it feels like almost like this happens when you've had a glimpse of a path, or that your soul is preparing you, because this feels so light and clear. It's like your soul saying yes to this direction, and you feeling really clear and like, this is the direction I want to step in. So either way, that energy is around, but it's felt clouded for whatever reason. And at the base, interestingly, what's happening deep down is the High Priestess, which I like this because these three cards are all about your intuition, trusting your intuition, but these ones are blocked, clouded, dealing with subconscious stuff, dealing with illusions. The High Priestess is clear intuition. And this is what's happening deep down. Your soul is possibly, again, this kind of message, this energy that I had, that your soul is got this message for you. It's very clearly, intuitively giving you the message of the way forward. And perhaps there is something that either it's hard to listen to that message or hard to receive that message. Deep down, you are following your intuition. You know the right path forward. It might just feel like, okay, I got this very strong message to go in this direction, and suddenly everything seems really uncertain and unsure, and what's going on when I got such a strong message to move forward? Or you might be going through some fears and doubts and questioning yourself. And this is all part of it, because your soul is talking to you so strongly with the High Priestess, and also saying, there's so many opportunities. This is a very fertile time for you in terms of creating opportunities for you, in terms of being really creative. So trust that. Whatever this block is with the moon, it feels like you're about to step into something very new that feels so light and feels like an awakening for you. In your conscious mind, you've got the 10 of Cups, and it's like, I just want to be happy. And it may be that you're feeling like you're at the end of a road with a relationship or with a situation in your life where you're like, I've put all this emotional energy into that, and I'm ready to finish. It feels like there's a big new cycle beginning here. So yeah, we're seeing the Ace of Swords coming through for you. In the recent past, we have the Hierophant. So the Hierophant is all about your belief systems, in fact, what you were taught to believe, whether it was through your parents, through your schooling, through your teachers, through religion. What were you taught to believe? Because the belief systems are somehow affecting your ability to believe this or listen or take on this soul message. So there's something around your belief systems that has somehow clouded you and gone, oh no, you can't listen to that message from your soul for whatever reason. No, don't listen to that. That's not real. That's just make believe. And interestingly, this message in the recent past is also saying that, I get for many of you it's school, around school, but it's also saying you've been asked to commit to something, this new awakening, and then it's like, yeah, these fears have come up. In the near future, you've got the King of Pentacles. So whatever's happening on the financial front, money's going to be something you're going to be thinking about in the near future with the King of Pentacles. And this is good, getting the King of Pentacles coming in around money. The reason I say that is because you're turning up as the Five of Pentacles. So you might actually have a bit of a boon. Like, this is like suddenly an offer sells out, or suddenly you get a new job and it pays twice as much, or suddenly you move somewhere and you're saving a whole heap of money and you've got a lot of extra money coming in, or you're deciding to change jobs in some way. I'm leaving the situation, the current situation as it sits, in terms of how your money's working for you, how that, it does feel like it's very strongly connected to money. But again, it could be those things to do with health routines and health journeys and also living situations. It feels like something really good is coming towards you, which helps you make the change. Because the Five of Pentacles is, you could have been struggling with this. These people are wanting to leave the church. Not necessarily literally when I say that, but because we have the Hierophant, which is very much, like the head of the church, kind of the belief system, whatever this was here. And you're like, I'm leaving that now. that belief system, and it's something that you have been a part of, that you have, for whatever reason, believed it to be true. And now the Five of Pentacles is, no, I can't do that anymore. The Hierophant can be institutions or corporations or something like that. If some of you are thinking about going out on your own or doing something different like that, this is really supportive. But I feel mostly it's just a huge recalibration of your belief system. And there's something that was fairly established for you that you're now questioning and going, you know what, that doesn't serve me anymore. So I'm moving away from that. And it may have been something that you were seeing was not giving you what you needed, especially on the material realm. So with all those things to do with money, health, home, feeling stable in a situation, feeling supported within a situation. You can even apply that to relationships as well. Something was feeling quite uncertain, unsure, unstable. I feel like there's been a lot of deep questioning here, Leo, is what I'm feeling. Energy surrounding is the Three of Cups. If you know anyone who is a Libra or Scorpio, you might be going to some birthday celebrations of some sort, or there might be anniversaries, weddings. This is kind of being very sociable. There's a lot of things, connections, emotional connections, sociability. The Three of Cups sounds like there's a lot of opportunity for you to be social if you so chose that. So, but yeah, that's up to you whether you want it, but there's opportunity to make emotional connections around you. We have hopes and fears, the Page of Cups. And so that you might find a little flurry of social activity with this Three of Cups. But you can choose to say no to that as well if you like, I really don't want to do that. But you might be ready for it. It's up to you. So hopes and fears is the Page of Cups. And this is the intuitive message coming your way. Do you trust this or not? Are you scared of it? Because it could mean a huge leap into the unknown. It could feel like you're finally breaking free of some sort of belief system or even ancestral patterning that's coming in for you, Leo. So the Page of Cups, this is the intuitive message coming your way. Is it a hope or is it a fear? It could be both at once. And we have as the outcome the Knight of Cups. So this is it. The Knight of Cups chooses to listen to that message. It's trusting my intuition, moving forward, heart first. So the Knight of Cups is, yes, I am taking action based on that. I want to take these cards over here for a second because they are part of the outcome as well. So we'll get them ready. So the Knight of Cups is saying at this point, I think that instead of feeling quite clouded and uncertain, you're just going, right, I'm going within. I trust this. I trust the feeling I'm getting. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to go and trust this feeling. And it moves straight to the Seven of Pentacles, so, which is if you're at the 5 and you've moved to the 7, whatever this King of Pentacles is, it's some kind of opportunity or someone you're talking to around whatever you're struggling with in the material realm. There's someone around to help or an opportunity or windfall of some sort comes your way. And then suddenly you're at the 7 and going, oh, okay, I trusted my intuition. And now I can see growth in a place or an area. I can see some sort of positive growth when I was feeling really kind of even scared or stressed or worried or just, and I felt like I was maybe on uncertain ground in some way. So intuitively you're moving towards growth, and this could be an increase in financial income for some of you. It could just be a sense of feeling like you've got a bit of extra money around, or it might just be a sense of feeling like something is finally not stagnating, it's ready to build and grow. So that's a nice energy with the Seven of Pentacles. And it may be that you find yourself in this position where you can make choices around those things on the material realm that were initially worrying you that you couldn't previously do in the past. So it could give you the opportunity to rework some stuff as well. So this is such a positive reading for you, Leo, but the message is trust your intuition, 100%. And then we have the Ace of Swords, the clarity next to the Hanged Man, a card of enlightenment coming in. But both of these cards speak of clarity, new perspectives, a shift of perspective that the Hanged Man has as well. And the Hanged Man can sometimes be like fog. And the Ace of Swords is the clarity after the fog, after some kind of stagnation. that has come in. And it may be that some of you are realizing this could be a lot to do with your time, how you're working with your time. Because the Ace of Swords might say, I need more downtime, or I need more time for me, or I need more time to process some things. I need some more time to think. So you're moving through this energy and you're starting to see the benefits of trusting your intuition, like very tangible benefits of it. But also it's about understanding what you need in terms of your time and space and energy. And I think that you might be thinking of changing that around, your time, effort, energy and money. You could be looking at changing some daily routines or something like that could come through with this. And if that happens, then it's only going to be beneficial for you, both health-wise and in well-being wise, but also in terms of potentially financially as well with this as well. So we have as an overall energy, the Fool card. Get ready to leap into the unknown with the Fool. It's that moment where you have to make a choice. It's a moment of spontaneity. It's a moment of just going, okay, I either trust myself or I don't. I trust this message or I don't. And then it's like I'm leaping into this new thing, and take a deep breath. I don't know exactly where it's all going to land, what it's going to be like, but it's more about this energy of stepping into the new. And that could feel quite radical. It could feel like a new change. It could feel like an awakening here that comes in with that card. So let's pull an affirmation card for you, Leo, and see what is coming in. What is the message for Leo? We've got a few. Find that when a few three, in fact, when you get more than one affirmation card, it's because you might be going through something quite, or have been going through something quite big here. We've got my life is a mirror. Okay, the people in my life are really mirrors of me. This affords me the opportunity to grow and change. And there's definitely an opportunity here to grow and change. But it feels the only thing that's really getting in the way of this is you trusting your intuition with it. And because we have, I see clearly. I see clearly. Okay. I willingly forgive. I breathe love into my vision. You have to trust that vision that's coming in. And I see with compassion and understanding. My clear insight is reflected in my outer sight. Okay. And we're seeing the clarity coming through. And I now create a wonderful new job. So for those of you who are looking for career shifts and changes, or work and daily routine shifts and changes, this is a really wonderful time. A new job can be anything. It doesn't have to be something that you get paid for. It might be that you're finding yourself in a position or a role within a group dynamic or something that you like doing. So it can take on many different forms, this new job term. It says, I'm totally open and receptive to a wonderful new position, using my creative talents and abilities, working for and with people I love in a wonderful location and earning good money. So it does feel like this is a bit of a glow up energy in terms of money and career or work and daily routines for you, Leo, which is fantastic. And the opportunity is there anyway. And let's pull. But it has to be new and you have to trust your intuition. So let's pull a charm for Leo. Ooh, the seahorse. Okay, so speaking of trusting your intuition, here we have a creature of the sea that lives in the intuitive waters. And seahorses, they do things their way. They don't have to necessarily fit in with the crowd, but they're not necessarily like doing something so radically different that the other sea creatures are going, oh, you don't belong here. It's very much this energy of just doing your thing, doing it your way. And that's what I'm kind of getting with the seahorse, and trust your intuition that this is the right way. I'm doing things my way. So that feels really important. So that's your reading, Leo. Thank you so much. Please don't miss out on the personal readings. Like I said, it ends November 30th. This is your last chance to book in for a personal reading for me before they close permanently. And so the link for that is in the description box below. I'm going to take it over to the extended reading now as well, Leo, where we're seeing this sense that you are moving through, you're finding the clarity, and you're sort of rearranging some things in your life here. But it feels a bit like, okay, this is working. This plan is working. It feels like an awakening. It feels good. But we know that the Fool leaps off the cliff and into the unknown. And yes, there are some good things here in terms of how you're landing, but I want to see where this goes, where this progresses, where it goes further. So We're going to look at that. We're going to get some messages from Archangel Michael. We're going to go up into the high dimensional realms and see what's happening up there. We're going to get some soul messages. We're going to ask what's transforming. We're going to look at what's going on for you energetically. There's a lot in the extended reading, so as well as just what the next steps are here for you. So love it if you come over. The link is in the description box below. Usually pin the link to the comments as well. And please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment. Love to read your comments, Leo, and take care.